5 overs to go here in Karachi. That's gone the airborne route. How much has he got on it? He's got plenty for 6.
Excellent start of the over for Lahore Qalandar. Another slower one. Hafiz checked it beautifully. Mid-over's in the circle. Got to push him back on the boundary. Got to stop them hitting those runs. They control the game really well, Karachi. They can't just loosen up the screws. They have to keep it tight.
Nice, easy bat swing from Hafiz. Such an intelligent batsman, Mohammad Hafiz. He works things out. He's like a draftsman. He's in his office and he's plotting and he's drawing lines. He knows where to score, how to score.
They need one big over to start the momentum or to get the momentum.
Right, let's go downstairs to Erin Holland. Erin.
Yeah, thanks. I'm joined by Wasim Khan, who is the CEO of the PCB, who has a very important update for us re the tournament.
Yeah, hi Erin. Sadly today, having spoken to the Sindh government, we've had to make a decision based on their advisory to play the remaining matches in Karachi behind closed doors. Clearly we've seen what's going on around the world. All sports are affected, you know, countries, communities are affected, and cricket's no different. And for us, the health and safety of the people in Karachi, of the players and the officials is more important than the game.
And how about the games that are in Lahore as well? Because of course the tournament is finishing there later on.
Yeah, look, we've engaged with the Lahore, with the Punjab authorities, the Punjab government, and we're in constant dialogue with them, and we're hoping to accept an advisory from them at some stage tomorrow, in which we'll make a decision. But as yet, there's no update really on that, but we will be looking to make a decision probably the next 24 hours or so on Lahore as well.
If people want to reread this statement, of course, it is available online on all of the PSL channels. But on a positive note as well, I mean, we're in HBL PSL Season 5. What an incredible tournament it has been.
Oh, it's been absolutely incredible. And, you know, you judge these sort of events by the quality of cricket and where the fans turn up. And I think we've had both. And you know, the HBL PSL has been a unanimous, you know, success for us. We couldn't have hoped for anything better. Full venues, there's always logistical issues, coming back to Pakistan for the first time, so we're absolutely delighted.
Well, we thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Erin. We'll just reiterate what Wasim Khan said after this break. 16 gone, 121 for 4. Way a little bit, losing key wickets at crucial times. Now Mohammad Amir, he's back, 2 overs he's bowled, helped along by Hafiz, and he's going to pick up. No, he's not. Don't speak too soon, Alan Ricketts. There's some good fielding going on out there. But Hamza, the fielder, he saves a boundary here.
They've been on the money when you talk about fielding. Is he touched the skirting while diving? I think he's okay, Alan. I think it was a very, very good effort. They've been sharp in the field. They were a little bit, they gave easy runs in the beginning, but since then, it's been very, very tight. They've used their pace well. They used their variation really well.
Full length, clipped away. There's a man out there. There should just be one. And this field makes it 2. And now this is important because ball by ball action on Crick and Jiff, and he won't miss a thing. So watch the ball by ball action on Crick and Jiff. And let me just tell you as well, I'll just repeat what Wasim Khan, Chief Executive of the PCB, has said. All matches in Karachi from tomorrow will be behind closed doors. No spectators. Well, let's turn that into a plus for you. Let's turn that into a big plus, because it means you can sit at home and watch it on your television screens. HBL PSL at home. Well, obviously it's with this coronavirus pandemic, it doesn't affect a cup of tea. A good cup of Tapal tea, that's what you need. Keep calm, have a cup of Tapal tea and drink it slowly. Now what have we got here? The last 30 balls, that's not enough, Waqar. 37 runs and 2 wickets.
Yeah, they were expecting a lot better than that. The problem is they're losing wickets. It's in the air a little while, but it was hit really hard by Hafiz. With the angle bat, it was just going away from him. And the timing was beautiful. Amir is gutted, he's not happy with the effort. Yeah, it was too far away from Babar Azam, who's normally very good in that position, that backward point position.
Well, if they can restrict Lahore here in these last 3 overs, 3 to 4 overs, they're odds on to winning this Karachi. 201 for 4 they scored against Zalmi here. Oh, he's got a little elbow on that, and they won that. But scores of 168, 156 and 148. Those matches, Karachi went on and they lost them. Oh, the other matches here, those scores, not just Karachi. So when you saw this pitch early, Waqar, did you think a 170, 180 total was par?
Look, to be honest, I went and spoke to the ground staff, the groundsman, and he was very sure that this pitch will produce 200. I mean, in the past, this pitch has produced 200 to a day game, but I was not really sure because there were so many cracks there, and it was very dry for my liking. End of the over, 131 for 4.
Chris Jordan. Has he got enough on this? No, he hasn't. And Chris Jordan is a specialist in the last overs, the death overs as they call him. He bowls Yorkers, he gets good Yorkers in, he's looking for it here.
Well, it's not really coming onto the bat. There has been a struggle for Lahore Qalandars. Probably when the ball was new, it was a bit better. Since the last 7-8 overs, the ball's gone really soft and is sticking in the pitch. Don't take anything away from the Karachi bowlers. I thought they bowled beautifully. They used the condition nicely. In the air, can he get under it? Yes, he can. Nice and comfortable. Babar Azam was the man. Another wicket gone.
There's Samit Patel looking to work this leg side. Babar Azam's got a good pair of hands. And the important thing is he made ground quickly to get under the ball. Samit Patel's gone back in his crease. He's hitting high up on the bat. And there you see how nicely he just steadied himself and got 2 big hands around the ball. Samit Patel 5. It's 133 for 5. David Visa, the South African, comes in, and you just tend to feel that he's coming in a bit low down the order here. Look at that strike rate at 177. And he won the last match that they played with a 6. Oh, it's the Yorker from Chris Jordan. What a terrific delivery that is.
Well, the third batsman getting out on a short delivery, so that means it's not really coming onto the bat nicely when it's short. We saw Chris Lynn, we saw Dunk, and now Samit Patel. Brilliant catch.
Yeah, he moved so quickly to the ball, Babar Azam. Picked up the pace of it where it was going to land, and he got there and steadied himself. Now David Visa and Hafiz with 2.5 overs to go. The Qalandars put into bat by Imad Wasim, Karachi's captain. Chris Jordan, death bowler specialist, looking for that Yorker. Now this is your territory, Waqar. This is your territory. Tell us about the Yorker. Tell us why it's so important now.
Well, it's the best delivery in any format. That's what I feel. There are a lot of variations now you see, especially with the white ball. They look to bowl those knuckle balls, back of the hand. But I feel, we saw Shaheen Afghan Afridi also. When he gets it right, it's very hard to get away. Look at the Yorkers, those white balls right in the block hole from Jordan. Ideal delivery.
Oh, it's well bowled again. Well, that pitch map might have applied to the gentleman sitting next to me as well. You used to damage a few toes in your time, didn't you? Oh, the Dastak dance move. They've been watching Danny in the hotel. So Danny goes to breakfast.
The variation in the pace, look at that, from 117 to 148. So he's mixing it up. It's not giving any clue or anything away.
Oh, he didn't know where it was going. Brilliantly bowled by England's Chris Jordan. Just 4 coming from it. 2 to go, 135 for 5. Ahmed Amir. He will not look for a second. Hafiz 27 from 17. He holds the key. Don't forget to watch the HBL PSL online in Pakistan on YouTube. BS Sport PK, and lots of exciting content around the HBL PSL. And of course, let's just repeat again with our live streaming partners, globalcricketgateway.com, meenacrickwick.net, and in India, sportstiger.com. Tomorrow, behind closed gates, closed doors, no crowd. That's wide. It's going to be signalled a wide as well. So those of you possibly thinking of coming along to the stadium tomorrow, let's save you a journey, because no spectators in the stadium tomorrow for the rest of this week. So you'll be able to sit at home and watch the cricket with us on television and online and streaming. Has to reach for it, and it's 4 through extra, straight past mid-off.
Mohammad Hafiz had the room to free his arms. I think it was another slow delivery, but mid-off in the circle, that's not a good delivery. It was a flat bat, spanked through the cover.
Yeah, he's just given a bit of width there, Mohammad Amir. Oh, he's gone wide again. And we saw the previous over, Waqar, how straight and full Chris Jordan bowled. You wonder why Mohammad Amir, who does bowl a good Yorker himself, doesn't follow suit.
I think it's because he creates a different angle. Unless or until he goes round the wicket and target the pads and go into the right-hander, it will be difficult for him from over the wicket for the left armer. Ooh.
He's going to shy at the stumps. It was worth it. It was worth the shy at the stumps. And it's a leg by.
He's been hit before in the nets back in Lahore. And I hope it's not the same spot. He got hit in the ribs. He was bowling this afternoon and he was struggling also. Beautifully bowled. Kind of a cutter. It wasn't really a full throttle delivery. Only 126 kilometers behind it, but hit him right in the ribs. That hurts.
Hafiz looking leg side. It's only one. That ball was there to make more out of that.
When you're bowling so well, what happens is that even when you bowl a bad delivery or poor delivery, the batsman expecting a real good one. And that's why you can get away. 19 runs been scored in last 15 balls. Not good enough at all.
And only 9 from this over. 1 ball to complete the 19th. It's gone wide, and that will be a legal delivery. That's not a bad over from Amir. 1 to go, 144 for 5. It's the final over. Chris Jordan misses his length, but he's only going to get 1. Now, Chris Jordan in the last over bowled Yorkers, aiming straight and at the stumps. Iftikhar's taken a good catch tonight. He's a good fielder out there in the deep.
Jordan has put his fielders in the right area, so I really like that. Third man in, but he's also got sort of wide-ish third man on the boundary, and he's got cover, deep cover. So he's covered basically that region. Unless or until you play a cheeky shot, might go past that inner circle fielder who's on third man. If you hit it, it'll go in that direction where the fielders are, in the deep. Another slow delivery, slow bouncer.
Yeah, and he's not going to give David Visa anything to drive. Visa can hit him straight back downtown over his head. He loves to drive down the ground. It's full, but it's wide. It's only going to be 1. 1.1. So far, so good for Karachi in this final over. Alex Hales, destructive batsman. Babar Azam in form. There's no Cameron Delport tonight for the Kings. They've left him out.
But Alan, this is not enough what they've got. They're probably 20 runs short at the moment, unless Hafiz hits a couple of sixes here.
Looks for the flick. He's played it, but the field is well set. Sharjeel down there at a wide, fine leg, if you like.
Two balls remaining. 7.47 is the run rate. Ahmad Wasim has done a great job today. He's maneuvered his bowlers quite nicely. Played an extra bowler today.
Visa looks to clout it downfield. They're going to go back for 2. Hafiz is home. He is home. He's okay. The lowest target defended in Karachi in all the PSL is 187. Quetta against Zalmi. That was last year. This is 149 for 5. It doesn't look enough. It doesn't look enough for the Qalandars who put into bat. What a good final over this is. 1 ball to go to complete it. And Visa is on strike. Can he prize a 6 here? Can he get a 6 for last ball? Oh, he was looking for it. It's just a single. And it brings up the 150 at the last ball of the innings. And the Qalandars finish 150 for 5. And a brilliant last over again from Chris Jordan. He finishes 1 for 24 from his 4. And the Qalandars 150 for 5.
Great job done by Ahmad and his men. Wasim Akram will be very, very happy, man. Dean Jones will be over the moon. The performance they have given in the first half of the game. 150 for 5 after winning the toss.